Before we get started, I want to say RIP to the CEO of Nintendo, who just recently passed away on July 11th, 2015, Satoru Iwata. Before we start the show, before we start the music, we're going to give a moment of silence to commemorate him and all he's done for Nintendo and for the gaming industry as a whole. So let's take that silence.
The Wandering Gamer.
All right, welcome back to the Wandering Gamer podcast, your source for gaming technology and culture from all around the world. I am Duty 420, and with me, back again, finally, since I am back in China now, is the pretty girl LGS. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
All
a
right.
little bit sad.
A little bit sad, yeah. Well, I just found out today because he died a couple days ago, and Nintendo just said on Monday that what happened.
Yeah.
And you found out today that he was born on your birthday.
Yes. Oh, such a success,
Yeah. So he did a lot of things for the gaming industry. I mean, Nintendo's a very famous franchise. I mean,
Yeah,
everybody
of
knows
course,
Mario. Especially here in China, you can find Mario anything.
Yeah.
There's even a restaurant that's like Mario themed. They all wear like the colors.
Really?
It's a chain, and there's pipes everywhere in the restaurant, and they all wear like red shirts and those white overalls.
Oh, in Chengdu, you mean?
No, I think it's everywhere in China. I've seen it only in Chengdu.
Oh.
Yeah, and so he really brought about his last major thing was he was going away from but not just console games. Nintendo used to be just console games. But now they're really breaking into the mobile games, smartphone games, and they're bringing Mario to that.
Yeah, a little bit sad. That's all about my memory about my childhood.
Yeah, and he was pretty young too. He's only 55 years old.
Yeah.
So that was a shock, and I just learned that right before we started recording today. And I was actually very, very happy right before because a couple minutes ago, I just learned
What?
about New Horizons made its closest pass to Pluto.
The planet?
It used to be a planet.
Oh,
it's a dwarf planet now. And so it made its closest pass to Pluto. And so pretty soon, we should actually have some real images of Pluto. We have images of every other planet, but Pluto was so small and so far out there that we don't have any good images. All the images we have, they're maybe 10 pixels. So that's, nothing. So we're going to get some really cool images. And I think that's awesome. I love science. I love space. Every time I see you and it's nighttime out, I'm like, guess what star that is? That's, Alpha Centauri, or that's Mars over there, And so I'm very excited about that. So that should be pretty cool. So today we got a few things we're going to talk about. One of the cool things we're going to do is we're going to leave a voicemail to the Ball Out Gamercast. Because I've been telling them for a while. I was like, you know what? I'm going to call in. I'm going to leave a voicemail for you guys. And the last time...
When and where?
When did I tell them?
Yeah.
On email. I emailed back and forth with Yucky Chucky from them.
Oh.
And I told them before, I was like, yeah, I'm going to drop you guys a voicemail one day. And I never have. And then last time I was like, you know what?
Oh, is that you will do that?
Yeah, but
Cool.
the last time I said, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to get a hot Asian girl to do it.
What?
So
It sounds...
so you're going to do it.
Why would I do that?
Because I said so.
You said that.
Because you are the co-host of this show, and it is your duty. All right?
Oh my god.
And so we're going to do that live on the show. So that should be pretty cool. We're going to talk about some games. Some
Okay.
gaming news, of course. It's a gaming podcast, so we better talk about that.
Yeah.
And we're going to talk about some Apple stuff. I have a funny Apple story from America. When I was in America,
Apple Store?
story.
Story? Apple Story.
A story about Apple. I have a funny story
You mean
about
fruit or the brand?
the brand. Yes, on the Gaming and Technology podcast, we're going to talk about fruit. I love kiwis.
I love fruit.
All right, so that's what we're going to talk about today. I'll get right into my Apple story. It's pretty funny. So I went to the Apple store recently in America.
Okay.
I just got back to China a couple of days ago.
Okay.
Did you miss me? Ouch. Ouch. That means no. Oh, man. We haven't done this podcast together in so long. Our schedule's been so different. We finally get together, and you're like, not really. That's cold, girl.
Don't be so sensitive and smart sometimes.
Don't be so mean sometimes. Oh, girl, you cold. Yeah, so when I was in America, I had to go to the Apple store. And a friend of mine got a new MacBook. And yeah, it's the real thin one. And there's only one port on it. And they're asking me, how do I connect the USB? And I was like, I think it goes in that port. And it doesn't fit. And so I was like, okay, you might need to get an adapter. And so we go to the Apple store. We need to get an adapter. And then I was like, okay, I got a question for them anyways. So we go in. And I asked him, I was like, okay, I want to back up one computer that's on an old operating system and update it to a new operating system, blah, 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 blah. That doesn't matter. But they have an old guy that you have to go through first. And you walk in, they say, oh, can I help you? And the guy's like 70, maybe 75 years old. He's old, like very grandpa old, maybe great-grandpa old. And he's like, oh, can I help you? And I'm like, yeah, I need to see someone. I got a question about, about the computers. He's like, oh, yeah, ask me. I can help you. And I'm looking at him. I'm like, I'm not ageist. I'm not against old people. But I know he's way too old not to know how to answer this technical question. And I'm trying to be nice to him. I'm like,
How old is the CEO of Apple?
CEO?
Yeah.
I don't know, but this is
Cooker?
about...
Right.
Who? Cook,
right?
Yeah.
How old is he?
I don't know.
Oh, maybe it's as old as...
This guy was way older. He could have been Cook's 15-year older brother.
Oh, wow.
This guy was old. And he was like, just ask me the question.
Okay,
and I'm looking at him. Well, I'll get to that. I'm looking at him. I'm like, I just want to go in and see someone who could do it. It's like, well, everyone's busy. Just ask me, and I could probably answer it for you.
Yeah, try it. Why not?
Because the dude's like 75 years old, and he probably doesn't really know how to turn on a computer. Not to be mean.
You're mean.
Okay, so I asked him my question, and he looked at me like, could you repeat that? That's okay. So I need to take a old Snow Leopard computer. I want to back that up and put it onto a new operating system. Will that bounce it back to the old Snow Leopard operating system, or will it keep it in the new Yosemite? And he's like, what's a Yosemite?
Maybe he's just warm-hearted and he doesn't even work there.
He was warm-hearted. He was doing his job, greeting the people.
No. Maybe he's not even a worker there. Maybe
no, he was a worker there.
Security guy.
No, he had on the shirt. He had the iPad and, helping people go where they need to go. He was not security. But I'm telling him, I'm like,
cleaner?
I'm like, just let me just go to the people and ask them. He's like, no, I got you.
Wow.
So what got me is like he was so confident that he got me, and I'm looking at him like, dude, I
think he's really cute.
I don't want to knock your confidence down, dude.
That's a cute old grandpa.
But the question, like even the Apple people, they didn't even know. They're like, I'm not sure. No one ever asked us that before. And I was kind of expecting, most people to say that, but one person would be like, oh yeah, I did that a couple of weeks ago. And so I knew this guy was going to be, but he was so persistent. He was like, oh, tell me. I'm trying to be nice. I'm like, I don't want to hurt your feelings, dude. But he was like so defeated, like, oh, I did not know that answer. And I just told him I would. So I felt bad for him. But yeah, if you're working in a technology store and you're 75 years old, you shouldn't be so sensitive. Apparently like me when my co-host doesn't miss me after such a long time. Well, at least I thought that was a funny Apple story.
Yeah.
Ouch. See, you cold as ice, girl. You cold today. Oh.
I'm a turtle.
Oh, my God.
You know why I'm a turtle?
Why are you a turtle?
Don't you know? What's your favorite animal, by the way?
My favorite animal is a turtle.
So how much do you know about turtle?
I had 2 turtles growing up. I named them Itchy and Scratchy.
Oh, but don't you know they're cold-blooded?
Cold-blooded?
Yeah.
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 Uh-huh. Cold-blooded and cold as ice are 2 different things.
Yeah,
They get warmed up by the sun. It's hot in Chengdu right now, and you still cold, girl.
It sounds sad now.
Okay, I got you. All right, so my last podcast I did in America. You weren't here, but I interviewed a fashion designer, and I know you're very big into fashion. Did you hear it?
Used to be.
Used to be into fashion.
Yeah.
You don't like fashion no more?
Just regular.
Just regular. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. I see you shopping all the time. Oh. When's the last time you bought some clothes?
Don't remember. Very far away.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yesterday.
Yes. No.
When's the last time you looked to buy some clothes?
Oh, yesterday.
Exactly.
I didn't buy anything.
Yeah,
Just
not yet.
look through.
All right, so we talked about a little bit about the future of fashion. Like what kind of technology is going to go into fashion. I was wondering with you, what technology do you want to see in fashion?
Technology.
Like he said, there's going to be, he wants to see like clothes that will actively cool you down or heat you up. So like it's hot outside today. So clothes that could cool your body temperature down.
Invisible.
Make you invisible.
Yeah.
Wow, some Harry Potter shit, huh? Oh, I would love that. That would be bad though. They could not make that because
Yeah.
so many
laws or something.
not even laws, but there's just so many perverts out there. People will be sneaking into like girls' locker rooms and stuff.
Yeah.
Then your invisible cape's gonna have, some stains on it from you.
Oh my god, it's disgusting.
But that would happen. Are you kidding me? You know that would happen. I want to see clothes that like would help people, like, could monitor your vital organs and monitor your heartbeat. If you start going into a heart attack, it will alert the hospital. They come get you. Your clothes do that. I think that'd be pretty cool.
Maybe the Spider-Man's clothes.
Spider-Man's clothes. Batman's clothes. We're going to get into Batman a little bit later. But with
Batman.
clothes, you used to do cosplay.
I used to a while ago, a long time ago.
How long ago?
Still young.
No, how long ago, for real?
Teenager. Yeah.
So I was like, what, 2 years ago?
Thank you.
3 years ago. Literally.
No. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. So what did you used to cosplay as?
What did I? Japanese name, I don't remember. Lots of different characters.
Who's your favorite character to dress up as?
I don't remember.
Ayo.
I don't have such a favorite thing, right?
You like everything.
Yeah.
Nothing your favorite, just a little bit of everything.
Yes.
Okay. There a job out there is a professional cosplayer.
Maybe I heard a little bit of
I just learned about that. You could be a professional cosplayer.
Yeah,
I think that's pretty cool.
I heard before. You have to shoot
lots of pictures and
yes,
do lots
and
of
you
things.
have so many fans follow you.
Yeah.
And you can make money. Ouch. Sorry.
I think that's cool. I could never do it. First of all, I think only girls could do that. I don't know any men that are professional cosplayers, but I know a few girls that are. I can't see because a man is like, oh, there's millions of men that dress up.
People don't like seeing men.
But a sexy girl in a nice little skin tight outfit as a character.
Everyone likes to see girls.
Even girls?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
And sometimes girls can role play, the main characters.
Yeah. But if a man role plays as a girl character, that's weird.
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh, the picture don't jump into my mind.
Now, I want to do some cosplay with you. So the next cosplay event in Chengdu, you're going to go as Harley Quinn, and I'm going to go as the Joker.
Oh,
All right?
yeah.
You got no choice. We're going to do it.
Oh, we'll see.
Well, no, we are.
Well,
All right, so speaking of the Joker and Harley Quinn and Batman, I just got the new Batman game.
I guess I know.
You know? What do you think about it? So what do you think about Batman?
Really cool. I love Batman first of all, and the I think the atmosphere and something very detailed is very cool.
Yeah, the game's so detailed. It's
Yeah,
big
yeah,
open world.
yes.
I love being Batman. And you get the Batmobile this time. I think that's awesome. You get to just fly around and kick people's butt, jump out of the Batmobile, fly from rooftop to rooftop.
I think, is there any possible you can produce a game or they already have with 3D glasses when playing games?
Well, there's a Nintendo 3DS, which has some like 3D technology in it, but you don't have to wear glasses for it. Like a true 3D game, there's like the Oculus Rift coming out. We talked about the VR before. There's things like that, which is kind of like 3D, but just like extra TV. They have 3D TVs that you can turn on a 3D mode and put on glasses, but that's things that aren't really made for 3D like that. So I don't know. I don't know if there's any game specifically made just for TVs, for 3D TVs. I don't know.
I think that would be cool.
Why don't you make one?
Hey, any company heard of this idea? Okay.
Hit us up. Fanmail at thewanderingamer.com. Hit us up. All right. So the game, it's so big world, such a big world, and I just love going around kicking butt. It's very hard, and I love puzzles because the Riddler's in there, and he gives you lots of puzzles throughout the thing. And I think there's 200 something riddles you have to figure out, and I only done like 30 riddles. And he has different levels that you have to complete that are very challenging, and I love those things. I always been a big fan of puzzles. Ever since I was a little kid, my mom would get like these 200, 500, 1,000 piece puzzles. And we would just, do them for a couple of days. And I love doing them. So I love puzzles. So I really like games like that where you're not just, shooting or punching. You have to think. That's one thing I really appreciate about the game. And it's been taken away from my time from Destiny. I went to America, so I didn't get to play Destiny for a while. And I came back with, I bought Batman Arkham Knight in America. I came back, so I've been playing that. So I haven't even picked up Destiny. And one of the reasons is the expansion came out. I don't think I talked about the expansion yet on the podcast yet. House of Wolves came out, and it's pretty awesome. I like it a lot. We'll go into more later. Maybe another episode I'll give a full detailed review of the House of Wolves. But now, just a couple like weeks after it came out, they're like, oh, guess what? We have another one coming out, and this one's going to be even more expensive, right? And they did some really weird things with it. It's going to be a huge expansion. It's going to be lots of different content, lots of content coming out with it. So that's a good thing. But the way they originally came out with it, they said, okay, so if you own Destiny, The Dark Below, and House of Wolves already, then you could just get the Taken King expansion for this price. If you don't own anything, you could get like the Collector's Edition, which has all three, and you get these special things. You can unlock these special weapons and these special skins and emotes in the game. And a lot of people got very mad at that because if you want to get everything in the game, you have to buy what you already have. And a lot of the fans came out and were like, hey, that's wrong. We shouldn't have to pay for content we already have. We already bought, those three things already. You're going to make us pay for those again just to get everything? Like, we're your fans. We're the people who came through and supported you the whole way through, and you're just going to screw us over like that.
Yeah.
And And they came out and they're like, okay, they like changed, they backtracked, they're not doing that anymore. Even if you own the first 3, you'll still be able to get everything now for the original price. So I'm happy that gamers' voices are being heard, and instead of just saying, F you, pay me, they're actually, listening to people. And another thing with Batman Arkham Knight, when it came out for Xbox, PC, and PlayStation. I bought it for PlayStation, but for PC, they Rocksteady outsourced it to a different company, and they did a horrible job. Such a bad job that they had to suspend sales of it. Like, everyone's is crashing. The frame rate's like, it's supposed to be 60 frames per second, but only came out as 30, and then it will jump down to like 2. So every second you only see like 2 things move. Horrible. And it crashes again and again and again. And a lot of like YouTubers who have gaming YouTube channels like Angry Joe, he was doing a review on it. It just kept crashing and crashing and crashing. You can't even do a review on it. And they apologized, and they said they're going to suspend sales until they fix it. But for a AAA game, a game that everyone's been waiting for to come out, and it finally comes out, and then you can't even play it, so bad that they have to stop selling it. And I think that's hilarious. I like seeing companies fuck up like that myself. I think it's funny when companies mess up real bad. And even the strategy guide, the official strategy guide that came out with Arkham Knight, has spelling errors on the cover. I think that's hilarious. Like, you want to sell this extra thing for another $25-$30 US, and it has a spelling error. They can't even spell the game right on its own strategy guide. So that had a lot of problems at launch. The game is still very new, and I'm still playing it, and I really love the game. I don't care how many spelling errors. I don't have a big gaming PC, so I don't really care about that. Works good on my PS4, so I'm happy with that. Mad at Destiny for what they did, making me buy another thing, taking all my money. Mad at that. Still gonna buy it, because I really like Destiny. I haven't played it, though, in a while. So when I go back and I do like some PvP and some co-op stuff, I'm probably going to be a little bit rusty. People are going to yell at me, but, fuck them. But, that's how it is. When you go away for a long time, it takes a while to get used to a game. Especially, you get used to the control configuration on one game, and it's going to be a little bit different on another game. And so you suck at it for a little bit. Then you go, okay, I get used to this. Then when I go back to Destiny, I'm like, oh, crap, I can't throw a batarang. No, I only have guns. So I'm interested to see how that's going to be. So other than games, here in Chengdu, I came back. I've been working. Been trying to play a little bit of my games. I'm still not even like halfway done with it. Something else that happened to me is I encountered a thief, a real life criminal in Chengdu. Someone tried to steal.
Oh.
Yeah, someone tried to steal my moped. Oh.
Wow, so bad.
Yeah, I went to go get a haircut, and I parked my moped outside in broad daylight. It was maybe like I don't even know, like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, maybe 3 o'clock. But it was like in broad daylight on a busy street, not like super busy where people won't be noticed stealing something, but a street where people walk up and down. There's a Starbucks right next to a Starbucks, right in front of it. And someone tried to steal my moped. And I didn't actually get to catch the person doing it. But I got my haircut. I came down. I walked out. And I tried to unlock it. And, go to unlock. There's no noise. I'm like, okay, that's weird. I kept pressing it. Nothing happens. I walk up to it, and I'm still pressing it. Nothing happens. I was like, oh, okay, maybe the thing died. All right. And then I go to unlock it. And my lock is just busted. Like someone hit it with a hammer. I thought, at this point, I still think, no one could have done this in broad daylight. And there's a police van like right next to there. And there's police everywhere that just walk up and down the street. I'm like, this couldn't have been true. This couldn't have been this. Maybe someone had to move my moped, and and they just like ran
fell
over the.
down.
It fell down and
Yeah.
hit the lock or something.
Yeah.
But the lock was almost broken apart. Luckily, it wasn't, because then I went to like put my key in, and the ignition was pushed inside the moped. And then I look on top, and the power is on. Even without the key in, the power is on. So they like hot wired my moped, and I could like drive it without a key. And so if they would have gotten the lock off, they could just drove it away. And so it costs almost 300 RMB, which is not too bad, like, you know, $50. Not too bad, but still money I wasn't expecting to pay that day and didn't want to pay. And I get to the guy who was going to fix it. He had to replace the lock, replace the alarm. They cut the alarm too. And I had to get a new, he replaced the ignition, the alarm, and I had to get a new lock because they busted the lock. And there was other people there too who was like, oh yeah, this just happened to me. And I actually caught the guy. And I went to go confront them, and he pulled out a knife on me. And I was like, oh man, that's deep. And ever since then, I'm like parking my moped and like hiding in the bushes. I want to find this guy. I'm going to get him. And I told people, they're like, oh, you better watch out. You know, he has a knife. I'm like, I got a knife too, you know. I mean, this is China. No one's got a gun. So I'm not really that worried. Because if it was America, I'd be like, oh man, if it's a criminal, they got guns and gangs and stuff. But here, I'm like, okay, I'm going to find this guy. I'm parking my moped. I'm hiding in bushes. I want to find this guy. I want to find this guy. I'm going to find him. And I'm going to beat him within an inch of his life.
Did you really do that?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I parked
Just
it.
park your car there and
Hide in the
there
bushes. Oh,
and
definitely.
Do nothing?
Do not just wait.
Oh my god.
You think I'm crazy?
Wow, you have plenty of time.
Oh, I don't have that much time to be doing it. So I haven't really done it too much. But
my
whenever I go out to eat, I park it and I get a spot where I can watch. And I just eat and watch, looking at the people who's stopping too close to my moped.
Where did you park it? Is it far away from...
I parked it right in front of like a building, right in front of windows of shops.
Of course they won't.
What? No, that's when they try to steal it. I parked it right in front of shops when they tried to steal it.
Oh.
And I even tried to tell the police. The police didn't even care. I flagged down the police. They're like, we don't care. What
Did
do we?
you?
Yeah. I was like, police, come here. They're like, I'm not messing with this. No.
Oh.
Please, I think I said before in one of the earlier episodes, please don't do nothing in China. Yeah. Except now they're messing with people on mopeds. They don't care about people stealing mopeds, but if you don't have a license for your moped, like a license plate for your moped, they ticket you. But if you steal a moped, that's fine. Don't have a license, get in trouble. So I think, I don't like that. That's something that makes me very mad.
Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, I don't like it either. You don't go for thieves, but you always do something, work with kind people.
I think it's because they ticket people, so they get money. If they catch a thief, they gotta throw them in jail. It's gonna cost them money. They gotta feed them and put them.
Yeah.
I think, but I wish there was someone I could call, like in America, like you could like call the sheriff
actually,
or someone.
Even just thieves, they don't need to go to jail.
Why not?
Just,
Shoot them. That's what I say. Shoot them. That's right. They don't need to go to jail. Take them in the back and put a bullet in the back of their head.
No.
No?
Just regular thief. It's based on the amount. How much did he?
Oh, in America, you steal a loaf of bread, you go to jail. You're a thief. Thieves should be in jail. Now, if you steal a loaf of bread to feed your family, you could get into one of those philosophical arguments. But if you're a thief, you should go to jail. I don't care if you're stealing someone's phone, or if you're stealing a car, or if you're robbing a bank. Stealing is stealing is stealing. That's wrong. But that's just me. In China, they don't care, obviously. I'm going to catch that guy myself. And there's even a story that this grandpa was with his grandson, and this guy kidnapped his grandson. Kidnapped him. And he chased after the guy, caught him down, beat him up so bad he killed him, and the grandpa went to jail for killing the kidnapper. A guy kidnapped his own grandson. He defends his family, ends up killing the guy, and he goes to jail and has to pay the criminal's family money because he killed the criminal.
It's based on kidnap, but the kidnapper didn't do anything actual harm to the kid. But the grandpa,
he kidnapped
I know.
someone.
I totally agree with you. But that's how I talked before. Like, you don't. It's not every thief go to jail in China. It's just based on the amount.
So what happens if they catch a thief like that? What do they do?
Do something and
Do what?
bring them to the police station and let some others maybe handing family members or friends handing some money and they can go out.
Oh, that's messed up. Oh man.
Yeah, they just charge people.
Man, I'm happy I don't run. If I ran my own country, oh man, even that moped thief, he probably, you know what? I realize he probably has a hard life. If he's trying to steal a moped, which is not even that expensive, he probably has a shitty life.
Maybe not.
Then why is he stealing stuff? He's probably stupid.
No, maybe not. Maybe I don't know. It's complicated. They have so many situations. Maybe he lives a shitty life. Maybe he just he think it's an easy job for them, right? Yeah, they consider this is a job.
Oh, that's a fucked up society then.
Yeah, I agree.
This is your society.
Who says I like to live in this society? I just like the culture, okay?
Just culture is society.
I love the China. I love the country, but it doesn't mean I love the government.
Oh. All right, well.
But who knows? Every government.
All right, so before we get out of here, you got to
Why bring me so deep topic? Oh.
Why not? You don't like to get deep?
No.
Ay, grow up. All right, so before we get out of here, you got to do your voicemail.
Well, I still remember that?
Of course I remember that. All right, so let me call this guy. And
really?
Yeah. And I got to call him from my China phone.
Wait. So they emailed you their...
No, they give it out to everybody.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not just me. People leave them voicemails.
Okay.
All right, so let's see.
But what's the meaning? What's the point to leave a voicemail to them?
Why not?
Why?
Because I said so, that's why. All right. All right, so let me see.
Have to pay me for this.
Okay. All right, I'll give you 1 kwai.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much.
Oh,
not even $1.
Nope. All right, so here we go. Let's put this on speakerphone.
You've reached the Ball Out Gamercast. Why don't you just turn up and leave us a voicemail?
Sexy. Hi, you hear me? This is pretty girl LGS from Wandering Gamer. Oh, I'm a Chinese. I'm Asian girl. Okay, so I'm going to talk to you with Chinese. What am I supposed to say? Hi, 工作顺利，加油，拜拜。What?
That was horrible.
That's awkward.
I put you on the spot. I like that. I like putting you on the spot. That's why I did that. It's just to put you on the spot.
I don't know them. And hey, I'm a girl. Normally just boys come to me. Okay?
Oh, that's what it is. That's what it is.
And they don't even know me. And
they know you, they hear you.
But they don't even fan of me.
They listen to the show, they like you.
Yeah, but they don't even, show something like, but I say first, whoa, no.
All right, Yucky Chucky, Drizzle, she's calling you out. You got to show her some love now, all right?
Better.
All right, well, thanks for joining us on the Wandering Gamer podcast. I am Duty420, and with me is...
Pretty girl, LGS.
All right, so hit us up. Fanmail at thewonderinggamer.com, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, yada, 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 all that stuff. All right, we're going to check you out next time. Have a good one.
Bye bye.